Psi Divine. Thank you for checking out my channel. And tonight, I wanted to do some gossip readings. It just feels appropriate for this time. Okay. So let's dive in. All right. Hi, Obsidian. Does my sound like crap or not? It sounds tin canny through the TV to me. I just listen for a second, but if it's okay, I'll keep going. Hi, Eskimo. I'm feeling the gossip in the air. Y'all see my fucked up table? The audio's okay? Okay, cool. So, I got some fun cards, and I wanted to try them out and just see where the gossip takes us, because I'm feeling the air of messy bitches, if I may just be blunt. So, I figured maybe I'll use my cards, see what kind of gossip we can get. Now, this is one of y'all's data, it feels like, of course. So, collective. Let's see if this is anybody's data. We should start off, though, with 6, because 6 can always be counted on for the fuck shit. 6, could you start off the night right?
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Fair enough. All right. Okay, that's interesting. So let's see what dirt and gossip and rumor we get here. Let me go all over the table. All right, let's start off with a couple of chaos cards. Hope you guys are doing well. Data that the collective needs about the messy ones. Oh, that flies out. All right. Okay. One more for the outcome. Okay, why do I always ask? I ask for one, I always get more than one. I don't even know why I keep doing that then. So we have Temperance and the Hierophant coming out. Very interesting. Big cards. So this is fixed lesson. But what I just heard is from the Wayans movie. What is that? Don't Be a Menace. You know, where he pops up in the window like, message. Okay, I guess we all like to be on the inside of gossip. All right, you guys. So this deck was gifted by someone obviously who can't drive a car, but we will see where this goes. I found them to be kind of fun. Hello, Queen Bean. We're doing a fun, messy. I hope it's fun and messy. I hope it's fun and messy. Doing a fun and messy collective read for those who need to hear about the gossip of the others, the bitches. And we all deal with them, could be at work. Messages. So what I see here off the top is somebody's trying to get some sadness dealt with. This can be an issue that brings one of you sadness. And it is indeed a bitch trying to fuck with somebody's bag. It's a judgmental person. Prejudice. Yeah, it's the hater bitch right there. Wow. Can you guys see the cards really well? She's cute. But she's deep in thought. This is a bitch with a plan, but she lacks the ability to really think it all the way through. She's been thinking about it a long time. How do I make shit happen quickly? How do I change this cycle quickly? Doc McStuffins, you know something about this? I've never seen any of these before. I thought it was super cute. I just saw a cute little brown-skinned girl. And I was like, hey, you don't see, when I see tarot decks with women with, you know, beautiful sun-kissed skin there, as we all have it, in our range of sun-kissed skin, it's usually some tribal-looking stuff. And not all in the jungle. So I really, this one touches my heart. All right, enough of my sappy feelings. Let's move on. So again, the bitch that's trying to stop the bag. This is someone who definitely feels like you don't deserve what you have. There's too much thought here. This is somebody you had an issue with. It's almost like you guys were friendly before, but not now. Or some misunderstanding. And then it becomes gossip and resentment, feels like. Ooh. Wow. Slippery deck. That's never... Okay, let's see where this one goes. I'm going to shuffle after that. This is somebody who feels like they don't like how you look. Let's clarify oppression further. Someone who doesn't like how you look. Definitely a hater energy. She can't let go of something that happened. And she's been in her thoughts about this for a long time. That is built up resentment. Hi, Torini. Therefore, Hierophant. This is somebody who really doesn't... Wow, this is... Wait a minute. Okay, so this person has been speaking to others. This person is a bit of a gossip. I do see that. And they want change, but it's more from a competition place. I don't even think this person realizes it's competition in their behavior. It's just somebody who doesn't want to see you excel. Like it alters their luck for you to excel. Who is this? Clarify temperance. Okay, so if you look, so who's the girl? What's her name? I should be knowing this then. Okay, I should be knowing this. The girl, the woman, is watching. Not saying that anyone's a hippo, but it's definitely that 8-mile stare, 10-mile stare. And it feels like multiple layers of thought, the devil, the angel on the shoulder, but definitely watching your moves. If this is resonating with anyone. Definitely a hater watching another bitch's move, watching your moves. Whoever this is resonating with. Now, this is someone who has their own insecurities. Could be somebody who talks religious. I feel that. Or they may just act or speak like they're godlike. But this person has a lot of inner battles with themselves. What they really want, though, is control. They want to be trusted more than you. And they see the similarities. Clarify 7. 7 moves down to 6. This is somebody you had an opportunity to cooperate with, or at one time was cooperating with. Feels a little bit like a coworker. A coworker plotting on how to make something happen quickly. This is somebody who is like, how do I get this message out? How do I reveal someone's true nature? But let's skip over my own. Action. We will have that to reading. Oh, Eskimo, is this you? I was feeling slap a bitch energy, just to be fair. I was at the grocery store. I don't know why, it just was people, it just seemed like everybody was in my way. Just feeling like I wanted to say something. So over the oppression here is money. It feels to me like somebody feels like there would be advancement for them. But they don't really have the experience to do what they're doing any fucking way. It's hope. It's the energy of somebody who's slightly being a bully. But then the joke. But they are indeed a fucking joke. I see that. Okay, there's not even a number to this. This is what I just felt right now. Is an older energy, older woman. She feels. The word that comes to me is fossil. Fossil fuel? I must be adding stuff now. Okay. I just heard fossil. She plays games, but hold on. I don't know. Because usually when people are that way, Sometimes they are just mirroring someone else in their environment or what else they're going through. So let's dig into this chick's data. What's this chick for Eskimo? Let's talk about it. Eskimo, could you think of a picture of your person? Just picture them, though. No emotion. Just a picture of who you think it is, or the group, whatever. Okay. Let's find out about her. I'm just doing some markers here. Skeleton person's life. Ooh. Oh. Well. Okay. Clarify, Nine of Wands. That's not a happy looking card at all. Clarify. That bitch is crazy. What? I'm sorry. That was rude. If you're new to the chat, hi. This is your first time visiting. Okay, everybody, we're putting it back together. She thinks a lot. This is just narcissistic data. However, clarify. Why is she always on the defense? So there's an insecurity with this person, but what I sense is more of a fear. It's inner battle. Clarify. Oh, she's just a big old baby. What is it? She's... Okay, so what I get from here is a chick who looks down on others. It's looking down, but enjoying the energy that gets spread out. And it's it feels like narcissistic because it's, well, maybe not narcissism. Maybe there's a better word. Maybe that word gets overused. It's almost like the energy or the spirit of someone who knows that they're creating waves. The, what do you call that? I can answer that in a moment, MASH. Don't put your gooey data in there. See, you throw me off. Just have some numbers ready. When I read y'all's data, I go, oh, let me help, and then I forget. So no, just hold on to your numbers. No questions. Okay. So I see somebody who's looking down on others to see the injury they've caused. 10 of Wands. And the struggle. Why the struggle? She's upside down. She's upside down. She likes the way struggle looks. That's dirty. It's like a bone collector, somebody who creates new cycles for self and others, but mostly others, knowing that they can bully. It feels like a clique behavior, though, like somebody who tries to corral others. Clarify. Emperor. find it. So what it feels, okay. Bully. Bully and watching someone leave. What's the gain? So it feels to me like an injection of bad behavior. And then it kind of like circulates amongst others or in a place where others can see. It's like, and then to watch someone leave is what I'm feeling. And then it's a, who can I go after next? It feels very bully energy. Now in this person's personal life, a lot of overthinking. The wands being here, fire energy. She has great stamina. Whoever this bitch is, she's got great stamina because the bitch is crazy. She does feel pulled in multiple directions. She has expectations placed upon her, goals to meet. But whatever the work is that she does, whatever her situation is, life on a personal level outside of the work is on a pause of some sort. Hopefully, well, maybe it's menopause. I don't know. It's none of my fucking business. Let's move on. This, in the 7, I see somebody who has fears, overthinking about, what feels like the possibility of someone doing better, excelling, younger, faster. Someone who has to wear a lot of faces and knows if something falls or fails, it's a bad look. They don't want that. So there's a control because it feels like it allows them to maintain position. But they are being pulled from a lot of different angles. And it may come across as heartless, but it's a realization. It's like this. It feels like the energy of somebody who knows if the right slip up happens, shit changes. So in others, or in the new face, there is a mirroring effect that even if it ain't real, remember I'm talking about this kind of brain. They feel like all of this is happening. So in the new face or in certain targets, however they think, it's like I'll nurture you, I'll care for you, but really I'm gonna make sure you don't fuck with my job. You don't fuck with my position. What are you saying, Madge? The old way I used to record? What? I don't even understand. So this person, again, I'm going to stop reading the screen. You guys did it. Here we go again. All right. Sorry, I'm getting TV interruptions here. Okay, what'd you write? Oh, I used to have the camera. Yeah, and nobody cares what I look like. What does that have to do with a reading? Gossiping. Okay, so the bitch likes to, act like she's helping. I remember you, Matt. I'm not even looking at the chat anymore. I am reading, Matt. Stop typing. I remember you. All right. So she likes to look over people, make sure they're okay. This is a protector, leader type feeling. managerial, all in your business, but really not so much. It's someone who really, I always say, I know this is fucked up. So you gotta watch if you can see the whites of people's eyes at the top, they're crazy. And I'm sure this cartoon isn't crazy, but it's definitely someone who is bothered by the potential in others and how that may affect their work. This is someone who has, I feel like they've been, what's the word? I feel like they've had some, the only words coming to my head is human resources. Like they've had some type of scuffle, shuffle. They've had something to do with the exit of more than one person. Okay, I'll just stop there. So when this person recognizes a mirror image or the potential for somebody to look better, it's almost like if somebody's in the lunchroom, if a hater is in the lunchroom and they overhear somebody going, "Oh, Dr. McStuffins was did a really good job today." This person, goes into the bathroom and smacks her head against the wall. It's comes from a feeling of not feeling good enough. Truly. Someone who doesn't really trust themselves. And it turns, like it brings endings in relationships, outside of work and at work. And it creates a resentment because she can see the potential in others but doesn't see it in self. So there's this lie that we can tell ourselves. And if you tell it to yourself enough times, it's true. And then you manifest. And it's a cycle. But she is an overwatcher and an overthinker. Big head. I know that's the intent of the creators of this card. There it is. Egotistical, big head. She feels like the kind of energy that talks to herself. It's okay, wait. Hold on. Okay, she doesn't like the group thing. Well, who does? She doesn't like the group fucking thing. This is somebody who doesn't. Okay, just the way they came out. She wants to be number one, not somewhere over here. And she questions her position more than she should, because it feels like a position that isn't necessarily in like you may come into tomorrow and not have a job type shit. Maybe next week you don't have a job, but not right now. I don't see that. It feels like somebody who makes up a lot of shit in their fucking head. This is like oh, she's like, okay, wait, let me clarify what I just saw. What kind of girlfriend is she? Maybe that answers better. I'm drawn to the Emperor. In love. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. I'm gonna let you decipher this for yourself, Eskimo. How is she in love? Is the question. I don't even know how to like break that card down. She, I don't even have a definition for you on this one. I don't. Anybody want to do this? Y'all all be reading cards. What do y'all? Let's make a definition for this one. Let's clarify. What is this? Can we clarify the Joker, please, a little? Okay, so we get a 2. The Joker can't let go of things. The 2 and the 3, and we get 5. Bitch fucking crazy. She's the crazy girlfriend. She's the expressive, unnecessarily expressive. She's the competitive girlfriend. She's the chaotic. She brings crisis. She stays upset. 2. And 8. Damn. Damn, bro. Okay, so look, we get just in these 2 cards, we get the confusing. Can I tell you what I see? I see a picture of a fairly decent looking woman in a parking lot. It was a flash image. Loud sounds, maybe music or some other loud noise. And she's taking a swing at a guy, like to hit, like she feels hands off. Then we have the 8 and the 2, and they come out, and they make 10. It's over. This is the end. She ends cycles in relationships with her instability. She destroys. She's destructive in relationships. What are her current or last partner? Ooh. Current. One of those people's current or last partners was looking at them like this when that shit was over. Watching them right here, and their ex or current is looking at them like, are you serious? It feels stupefying is the word I got. This person does have inner wound issues. And it feels like they're able to corral others. Like the bully who's able to bring in others who just want to belong. This is high school behavior. Outcome in relationships currently. She's upside down. Well, the Queen reverses. And she's a 2. So in relationships, her current outcome or situation is what I was feeling. She has issues with others. Whoever is partnering with her on a personal level. And this could be any one of those people in this group or this single person that you were thinking of, Eskimo. This person. And the Queen they're not cooperative. There's sensitivity issues. Let's just see that. People find themselves eventually unattracted. She's not really, she can't look at herself for very long. And I don't mean like she's unattractive in the mirror. It's being able to not see yourself, but wanting others to see you. And for me, that comes out of the choice. We have 2 mirrors here, but 3 here. Yeah, I see myself when I'm putting on makeup. Yeah, I see myself when I'm talking about myself. But I don't see my contribution to the fuckery in my love life. And that's ego. It's self-centered. It's self-centered. So this is someone who, like, God, it becomes like a challenge at a certain point for the other person. Things, she manifests what she thinks, as we've all said. Oh, I don't know why law keeps coming to me. Yeah, something about the law here too. Clarify that. That feels serious. Ew. For your person that you're thinking of, they're having some issues at home. Somebody knows, like they're, like, okay. Okay, yeah. There's somebody who doesn't like her situation. Like it's a lot of arguments, I feel, back and forth. And there can be some type of being a part of a group situation. Whatever love interest, it's like being one of more than one. Okay, and there's an impact at home for one of these. I just heard the word bimbo. Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice. Okay, there's a war at home. That's the best way I can put it. And in there's like, just what I said, it feels like someone who's no longer attracted to a situation. Oh, jeez, she's a tough one. She's a tough one. In the Queen, this person may be experiencing someone who's being cruel or is at this point bitter towards them. And there's an instability. Maybe she brings her battles to work. Because at home, there's an elephant in the room. What's the, where's my card? Clarify the elephant. Damn, okay. Lord of the root of the powers of earth. So there's some earth energy. This is around money. This is around health. Great debt. Great debt. She's in debt. Give us a picture of what kind of debt. And it gives me purses. Well, we're in debt because we're spending stuff. Not safely either. Someone who's really sure it'll keep coming. This is somebody who spends money on gear over, I don't know, like, they'd rather have nice stuff. My brain doesn't even go in that direction. They only want nice stuff. And that could be a problem in a relationship. A little bit of a gold digger energy. How do I get more? How do I acquire more? This person is a snob. This person's a snob. Yeah, this can be Virgo too. The debt can be for the Virgo, yes, absolutely. I usually don't like always calling out the signs. I don't know if that, but yes, you're right, yes. Yeah. So in unions, in love, this person is putting on some fraudulent appearances, okay? It's where they get their satisfaction. It is a deceptive practice, though. looking better than we are. In unions, this person doesn't see themselves at this time. So relationships are tough. She does deal with struggle love. She probably could use a little bit of counseling, but that ain't none of my business. There's a codependent issue here too. Clarify. Nine of Wands. Ugh. Yeah. So there is another element of self at play. In the Nine of Wands, we get this instinct, we get this imagination. We get somebody who isn't truly driven. They're tired. They are tired of holding up a certain appearance, but man, it's fire. It is what it is. It's fire. I guess if it works out for them, then it works out. It really doesn't. Because it takes a lot of energy, and it's expensive, and it's cannibalizing the self. It's being seen but not being heard. And at least that's how they're translating it. But in relationships, people usually come away like feeling a little bit out of balance and beheaded. She may jump from one relationship to the next, or she may have a steady person in the background in between relationships. But there is an element of self that is greater than any relationship could be anyway. That is the codependency. Those are, let's see, 7 and 8. So we have our money issues. We have our desire to be a bit of a perfectionist. While we may have the position of leader, we are not a leader. We're a delegator. But in relationships, she's an upside down fossil. Nothing changes. Data that's been carried over from watching people grow up. While growing up, it's learning behaviors that are old and outdated. This is an expensive girlfriend to maintain, both in the mouth. I feel like she's very, she's one of those chicks that likes to sling a put down here and there, like that's the backhanded slap. Yeah, like, God, you're really smart for a dinosaur. I mean, most dinosaurs are like just bones in a museum, but not you. When I first saw you, I thought you were a complete moron, but when I discovered you could read. Is that her? She is what I would call, how do I describe this? Okay. She's a fixed energy. She is not going to change. Think of her the way, think of those, I feel like it could be more than one, because there's two people here. Someone watching another person eat themselves alive and probably going to get their turn next, or like, it's almost like people standing on the sidelines watching the rubbernecking on the car accident. But it's a fixed energy, like the inside parts of a pinball machine. I'm dating myself because I'm old, but you guys know what a pinball machine looks like, right? So the ball, which is you shoot out into the world, and then you hit these bumper things that look like they electrocute the ball in one direction, and then it bumps over here, and it takes a break and slides around. And the object of the game is to not fall into the hole. But if you do, you're coming back around for another session. A little bit like life. This woman, so this person is like one of those shock parts. So if we got two people here, look how they're like sitting on the, they'd be sitting just like this too, waiting to like bop the ball and push it back out. So that's their purpose. They're not true movable parts, but they have a, how does that, no, that's wrong. How do I say that? They're not movable parts, but they have a function. That was wrong, but you know what I'm trying to say. They confused me. My brain. So they're not truly movable parts. Like the dinosaur is no longer a movable functioning part, but it does let off data about what was, what it used to be, and for now, what it be like. So it's like somebody, you bump into her, you learn some lessons, and then you project yourself into other territories. And they're gonna do what they do. This energy doesn't, and it's a horrible thing to say, but she's a split energy of self. She can split hers and split others. And she can split friendships. She can split relationships. She's a splitter. She's a nemesis. Like a Jaguar Wright. She's like a Jaguar Wright in the office. And if now we can all agree, if we can discuss what a fixed energy is, it's somebody who just isn't going to learn. In this lifetime, they're here having just the experience, aka the sleepwalker. But it's the violent sleepwalker that kicks and flails around in bed. Kicks and flails, you might get punched in the face. Most people will leave. She'll have memories of what it was. And will never do anything to resolve the sleep issue. This is the work of the lifetime. The dinosaur reincarnating in this realm as the human, yet being a fixed energy. And it reads as a stable emperor energy, but the child behind is the selfish. It is the self. Behind further is the zombie or the dinosaur, if you like the nicer picture. Oh, Eskimo. Grace. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if it helps at all, know that she's a fixed energy. She will not experience. I don't want to say will not. Clarify any awakening at all. Nope. Seven of Swords, Lord of unstable effort. But it comes out as at an angle, downward, going down. So any opportunity to excel or advance, any luck in that is, no. She has options to do so, though, in this lifetime. I see that here. But the combative nature of self, the battling whenever she recognizes anything she can compare to her, or when she sees divinity, a devil can smell an angel. I think angels have lost their sense of smell in this realm, but the devils can smell us a mile away. The sleeping ones can smell us from a mile away or further. So this person, what they are good at here is creating issues, and they do it through triangulation, And this is a sword, so this is your energy in here too. And it makes people feel unheard or, I don't want to say stabbed in the back type of feeling, but it's like a sneaky. I'm doing my hand like that too. It's like a sneak feel. If it helps, she is only here having an experience. It's like she can't see it. Wow, that's interesting. I'll show you what I see. In the back of the card, right here. Oops. Beyond the swords, you can see what looks like some blurry picture. My first time seeing that in this card. But we can't even make out what it is. So the opportunity to move beyond the battles or the mental processes that hold her where she is. I mean, that's her. This is her time. That's what she's doing here in this realm. She can't see forward. She's dealing with the sleep experience. She's the pinball bumper. Okay, let's see. What can we do to avoid her? Give us something. Give us a test and an experiment. Guides. For Eskimo, a test and an experiment. I think you need to be doing some scientifics. Give me some cards for some scientifics. Okay, we'll go basic. Scientifics for testing. Gonna turn this. How do we write the danger? And the others. Do you have to talk to this person? I mean, I imagine. Oh, that's not a... Really? I need a yes or no for this on my own here. Hold on. Eskimo, do you casually speak with this person? Okay. Is this a suggested test? Damn. Okay. I don't know if you have to talk to this person or not. I don't see. So I asked about what type of... Okay. So what I asked for, I said, because sometimes you get your control back by being able to manipulate the vibration around you. And I'm not saying go out and be a manipulative person, but sometimes we can restore our own sanity. We can feel our inner magician running naked through the wind in a field of flowers. Okay, that was too far. However, the world is here. I do believe what I felt when I threw the cards down was if you must hold a conversation with this person. It feels like what I saw was testing the environment by, when you got your bitch resting face on. If they're trying to start up a conversation, just inject a wonderful story about heartbreak, how you might be feeling a little bit, down, love relationships or something, you're not really talkative about it. And just see if this person thrives on your sadness so that you can kind of get an idea like, bitch, I ain't even date nobody, but you happy about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? If they watch the body language, if they go from just talking to like leaning, into your pain, you know what I'm saying? It's like, do you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, this isn't, I'm not saying appear no, no, no. The indifference bothers everyone, Gemini. Gemini. Everyone hates our indifference. So we have to do exercises to remove that indifference face. But in this instance, if that moment should arise and you decide you want to play scientific with the shit, and you guys are having small conversation, you got your angry face on, you can just goad into a moment where, and the test is here too, just saying. The test is the unknown. And then in the blue, it's seeking. It's seeking the moody, seeking the critical data or giving it out. This is in the blue imagination. It's checking loyalty, being aware of your own spirituality. It's getting to know the fuck shit of the others. It's taking that moment where you feel like a part of any bullshit and flipping it. So instead of people pulling out real data, it's like, hey, how you doing today, Eskimo? Oh God, I'm okay. Just had an argument with this guy I'm dating. Just trying to get over it. I'm okay though. How are you? Oh no, you had something go on? Yeah. Girl, I think he's cheating on me. Oh, I really feel like there's somebody else, but I'm not sure. And then they turn their whole body towards you. Like, what? Tell me more. Oh my God. You're telling me your secrets? I'm going to tell everybody, you bitch. And you're like, yeah, I'll get over it. I think it's over though. And then you get to watch the devil squirm. What you do with it after that is up to you. I'd say still maintain your grace, but it's an opportunity to get a front row seat to that person's insanity, to their ego, to what really like makes them tick. I guess you get to see it. You've already experienced it. I think as a test though, it's instead of just watching it, it's manipulating it. I'm not gonna say that word out loud. It's manipulating it. No one else try this at home. What will be learned from this? Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's almost like getting to see somebody, like, you get to see their true nature. It is getting to peel back the banana peels of the narcissist. Just a little bit. Not strip it naked and push it into traffic, okay? It's just getting you're just getting a little peek and you sneaking away quietly on some ninja shit, okay? I feel like I need to stress that. Okay. This is like what I feel is like a silent victory. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry. Just accept it now. I'm sorry, because you're going to want to put the squash on it like, bitch, none of what I said is true. Look how you're smiling at the thought that I might be hurting. Like, what the fuck? I do think narcissists should be checked like that. You should check them, but also at the same time, that's, again, it's a fixed energy. It's not going to repair. It's just giving you an opportunity to open the battery case, look in, see the old batteries, making this offer of like, look at me. I'm not as happy as you are. You guys are so happy. I'm hurting. And then the bitches sit over here in the corner like, what? Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. And when the queen, when she's in reverse, she is jealous. Pure, unadulterated, Pornhub level jealousy. Her middle name is selfish. That's not even, she looks to squash everybody's data. How miserable is this bitch? She no happy. So perhaps, a little bit of, if you choose to test your environment, it's just something. And then you watch them gossip about lies. Now you get to understand how to feed the monster. This can lead to poisonous manipulation, so don't go any further than that. Unless they have it coming. Well, if they don't know and you plant a seed, sometimes you can grow a tree, other times it's a weed. That was a rhyme. Ooh. Splitting is possible. Wow. All right. Hope that was helpful. Somebody else need a read. I should not give you any more ideas. You're going into work on some ninja shit. But the test indeed is here. That's funny that came out. And it's a test of the self versus the others. And you do come out ahead should you decide to take the test. Manipulating the moody snobs. That's what I just heard. I didn't say go in and be a dom. That's not what I... I'm going to let you do you. But you are dealing with somebody who, whatever she's bringing to work is what she's doing at home. Which is probably very undateable. And that's the kind of stuff that leads to side bitches. Yeah. She's definitely someone who turns their back to you in bed. I see it. Okay, that's enough. Anybody else need a reading? Before we start pulling too much of other people's data here. As I'm still going. That person is very irresponsible. Very nosy and opinionated energy. She could be dabbled with. Especially when she thinks she knows a secret. No, Eskimo, I'm not telling you to leave a chat. Listen, I come on for whoever needs the message. Maybe you just needed like a little 5-second reminder. You just needed a 5-second reminder that that bitch is staring at you from behind like, all bug-eyed. Tarini. I don't know why I just saw a picture of accidentally spilling coffee on somebody's purse. Y'all be careful. Six, do you have anything you want to give to Eskimo on the way out?
This is a certified hood classic.
Damn. Okay, don't go into work on no Compton shit. Look. Anything else, Six?
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
Okay, maybe there is a lesson here. Tarini. All right. Hello, Zanugar. I hope I said that right. Yeah, I put some new sounds on here, so maybe it's hard to understand. Maybe Six didn't mean gangster. Six, did you mean gangster?
No. This isn't how you're supposed to play the game.
Ooh. Okay. Zainab, there's someone before you. I do believe. Torini is next. What kind of question is that? What you need to work on? Or how are you? Those are two questions. Let's just see what messages Torini needs to know at this time. 6.
Screaming will not help anyone.
Ooh. Anything else for Torini?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Okay, it is what it is. Messages. Messages for Torini. My first impression is being tired of waiting, holding back. Clarify. Oh, very cute. Feels like the energy of someone doing a lot or wanting to get out of the house, get out of the home, going somewhere. This could be for work. Okay. You know what I'm getting for you at this time from here? Self-care. Getting somebody feels like you need rest, to be fair. Feels like the energy of someone caring for others or caring for others' responsibilities more than self. There's an issue with change. Feels like being stuck in that there cycle. Giving a lot of the self. In our 3 of Cups, though, feels like gotta tell you, feels like you're dealing with some friendship gossip too. Clarify. That's too much. Definitely too much. But let's just see. Guys, let me know if my air conditioner is doing too much. Really does feel like giving a lot of yourself. If this is about work or looking for it, well, I see money here, but It feels like having to make some change or hold back on something. It's weird energy right here, though. It's like having or feeling like giving up. But here's balance. So, oh, two, and they match. All right. Here are the two. You do have some intuition here. It feels like you know, but you're not ready to admit to what needs to change. It feels like waiting for someone to respond to you with some data. But you have some decisions that need to be made here. And there's somebody else in your environment or with regards to work that's holding you back from something. It's like waiting for someone to give you a word or an update. But they're not moving as fast as you want them to. It's feeling like someone's shorting someone. And it's being ready for something new, but what? New. Feeling like someone's back is turned to you. Nice. You know, I gotta tell you, in that when I see the color here, it feels to me like the energy of somebody who's being pushed into their own business, or you do have your own business. That's what needs to be focused on. You're missing something. And it feels like the energy of you being pushed towards something. It feels like a work of the imagination. It could be artistic something. But it feels like also a stop that's happening because somebody's being moody, being critical of self, stalling out. It's like waiting for someone else to complete a cycle for you. But then you got all this distraction going on here. Feels like two energies also in your environment that, or multiple people, could be multiple, could be kids, could be small-minded people in general, could be two masculine energies. But you have this other responsibility that makes getting towards what you want difficult. It's giving up a lot of yourself, though. It's like at this point becoming aware of certain sacrifices. But you're an introvert. Really feels like an opportunity to walk away from a situation. Oh, there's 4. Oh. Okay, well there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you are looking over them? Or looking at them like they're crazy? Which one? I'm not sure. feels like something that you need. I don't really see anything more than I see like the sacrifice. Is the is the sacrifice also sabotage or stagnation? Are we allowing the situation to make that our current truth? Because it's like a stalling. So now I keep hearing Tom Petty, the waiting is the hardest part. Ooh. Okay. 7 comes out in reverse. This, for me, is losing the self. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. This is somebody, like, I feel like you're in an environment where you're being taught to be needed. Okay, so this is what the card looks like the other way. Like, oh, you're here. I mean, it's... It's like a group needs to learn how to pour their own orange juice. I don't know why I felt like I needed to yell that. Oh, that felt stressful. I need a cigarette. Hold on. I'm trying not to touch y'all's energy. I thought some cute girly cards would help with that. It's not working. Sorry. Okay. All right. Let's pull it all back together. Okay. Let's get some wisdom. What do we do about this here cycle for betterment? Let's see what Doc McStuffin suggests for you. Oh, I'm going to call this my reverse angel card when it's got the A here. Well, I ain't going to front. You do need some creativity for this situation. You do. Because it's a situation, it feels like a sacrifice of love. And it's just the kind of person you are, the giver. But there's an injustice towards the self when we don't, when we're giving up too much. So, gosh, I hate to say this, some people need to grow up a little bit. That's got to happen. And there's no list, Wilmar. I take people's energy as I see you. I'm doing a reading now, so hang on. We'll see how it works. Oh, which way is she? She's right side up. Okay, so you're getting some experience here, which is always a good thing, right? Balance comes through you, but right now this is about vision, perception. Also, it feels like a good time for you to be creating something too. I feel like that helps with your healing. Creation. Yeah. Now, how do you find that while you're dealing with people who are being a little bit energy vampiric towards you? Well, okay, we could communicate what we need. At least it could be said. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Putting yourself... Sometimes you do have to be first. Even if it's for a nice bubble bath to get your mind right. I do feel you got these energies around you though. Your work is making an impression. Your work is to make the impression. And I know this ain't gonna feel like it. Something in your environment is supposed to be in, so oh wow. There's three angel cards. Wow. So this is like being able to recognize your yin, your yang, work with them. The polarities. This is how bad it can get. This is how good it can get. What do I need to do to restore that for myself and in the house? It starts with you to some degree. We won't put numbers to what your degree of that is. But it does feel like giving people space to grow. It does feel like the energy of someone who is a martyr. Like great sacrifice happens here, but you do have to turn the ship upright. You have to get down off the cross, put some band-aids on. You are a mentor in nature. You're a being of service. Yes, all that jazz. But you can't lose yourself in the process, because that is a part of this experience. It is the splitting of the self. Yeah, it's the split. So you are having an angelic experience. This is a time to awaken, look around, and go, you guys work my nerves. I want a job, but I'd like to go out and do this thing here for work. But since I can't leave because you guys are a bunch of ding-dongs, you know what? We're going to make custom skateboards, and you guys are going to learn how to stand at the post office and mail shit off. I mean, like, it feels like the energy of creation in this environment. You know what I'm saying? Like the launch of, not the launch, but innovation. But first, getting your rest, because you're split at this point. Getting your own balance. Check your feelings all fucking day long. Check how you respond to stuff over the next week. Because this is creating some type of karma. Whatever you're going through right now, like as you think, so it is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you feel like you're lacking, yeah, you're going to get more of it. So we need to calm that energy down. But most importantly, we need to work on protecting that split self that you got going on right here. And you do have to find some time for shit that makes you, not you and them and them and them, you happy. There's something also you need to get honest about. Oof. That is the second time this deck's jumped out of my hands. Y'all saw this. You too, there's Eskimo, now it's you, okay. Dude. That's crazy. Okay. I'm probably gonna stop with this deck after this reading. Yeah, that's your edgy, okay. Let's just go slow. So I'm gonna slow it down. Torini, you slow it down. That was, okay, let's just keep going. All right. So, we may find good luck first in getting some fucking sleep. I really feel like you need to get some rest and water. And it's like, stop trying to reason with everybody. or make reason out of the behaviors of the others. Here we have this bully energy, this anger energy. There, if it ain't you, it's somebody in your environment who's bringing power and how we look and status issues. This can be work. Somebody who wants to make things look good. So your temper isn't just being pulled out of your ass. It's coming out of your environment. Look, it's coming out of your environment. So we love these things. We may have our responsibilities, blah, 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 yeah. None of that shit works if, things really slide downhill. So it really is an opportunity to take care of the self. And we must, we have responsibilities. Gotta love the self first. Some stuff needs to be put down. This could be obligations for people who don't need all of your energy. Some people, I don't know why I feel like I really need to stress that. Oops. Sour point. Hold on. You may be pouring yourself out too much. Too much. Clarify. Lord of Dominion. So something going on, I would say, in the home relationships is putting extra weight. And earthbound energy, earthly powers. So this could be stress over finance. This is around the home. Wow. Okay. So judgment comes out here as advice on what to do. That's in reverse though. So it's you that has to gather some awareness of yourself, the others. You have to stop doubting yourself. I don't know who the fuck's in your environment that's bringing you this, but that's got to stop. There's it feels like the energy of somebody around you who doesn't like themselves. And this could be childhood, but it really feels current. This could be you in your split also. This could be you in your dual self. Once we get that split moment where it's like, you're 2 seconds from Calgon, take me away, you need a bubble bath. Close the door and sit in the bathroom or in the shower and rock back and forth. It feels like that. This is an opportunity to step out of that. This is something you were taught, and because you are aware of it, you can see it. Because you are aware of it, you can visualize it. Because you can visualize it, it becomes the world. It becomes the awareness. It becomes what you're dealing with. In the Four of Pentacles here, though, there is a choice. And because it came out here, we can leave that chaotic past. If you want, there is brightness beyond. Lord of unstable effort. So you got to make moves. It's on you. It's like don't wait for someone to hear you. It's like waiting for something to happen. It's like putting your destiny in someone else's control here. 3, 7, and then 5. So it's waiting for someone in a group situation to pull you up. This could be waiting on payments. Could be waiting to hear about a job. But it feels like a work that's available to you already in something you know or do business-wise. A new business, perhaps. Lord of Success, unfulfilled. So it's you know there's something inside of you to bring forward. You or your soul knows it's a work for others to see, many. You work with many or will be. The Queen of Pentacles being here too. I mean, like, she's the throne of the earth. Yes, yes. Nurturing, down to earth. You are resourceful. See how busy she is. She got a lot going on. She's resourceful, trustworthy. There's money to be made with that. There's people who are interested in that. And then we have the Lord of Material Trouble. So it feels like time is important when it comes to money, the home, the chaos in the home. Yes, I get that. Sometimes, though, it's the most stressful situation that makes us leap forward and handle that shit like super samurai ninjas. But I do feel your stress. But I do also feel you have other people, because you're sensitive, because you are sensitive, empathic, because you're open to this type of the other data, because you're open to it, other people who are in chaotic energies, unhappy, aggressive, the sleepwalkers are like little balls of static cling and static electricity to your spirit. You need to be aware of that, as all empaths should be. So it's imperative that you get some sleep, some rest. Your mind needs to be clearer and focused. But you are in the split zone here. So we're doing it for love. We're doing it for family. We're doing it because who else is going to do it? It's all these reasons, but none of that is an excuse for taking care of self. None of that's an excuse for understanding sometimes the strongest person in the room is you. Sometimes we have to understand that, yeah, we can have unconditional love, but not with every damn body. This is wisdom, getting organized. But you got to break out of that shell where we're not moving, being a little bit lazy with our own future build. You may feel like you need direction. You don't. You're around others who need direction. Very easy to get caught in the swirl around the toilet bowl. Okay? Okay. So I see self-care being primary. Okay, Tori? But there's definitely some static cling energies around you that ain't helping the situation. So if you're the strongest person in the room, or if you are the strongest element in the room, the elder, the provider, the caregiver, still got to take care of yourself. Because there's the double angel card, but here's these two cycles that stand in your way. They're not in your way. I don't want to say it that way. They're not in your way, but they do affect the process. So maybe there's a way to get the whole house calmer. If not, you definitely have to. It feels like a very fixed, stuck thing, girl. It's time to new approach to old data. Changing the way we see things. You want a cycle to end or break, it's you that's got to break it. Otherwise, it's infinity. But time is of the essence, so try not to wait sit around wondering forever. Okay, hope that was helpful, you guys. Let's knock out a collective on the gossip. Let me try that again. This one is collective. This is hopefully some of everyone in the room. The worst of what's coming in gossip and the others that we'll hear about, whether it affects us or not. Ooh. Hold on. Zainab, I can do a yes or a no question for you. No further extended readings. If I see you enough in the chat, then I'll do them. But for first timers or names I'm not very familiar with, I will only do yes or no. So if you want to do a yes or no, I can do that for you. You don't need to type out your full question. Okay, never mind. I'm never on time with that, am I? All right. For Zainab. Six weeks. Why? No. And it looks like it's a good thing for some reason or another. Because you have other blessings coming your way instead. For some reason, this person doesn't need to be in your space. So, yeah. You also shouldn't wait for someone else to complete you, dear. You are waiting on someone to complete you. Don't do that. Make plans to do better. No response is a response. You have love waiting for you, but you don't even see it. Your guides are breaking you apart from this person or having you at this stage for safety. Don't believe me, ask that person and move on. Hello, hang 'em high. All right, you want a yes or a no? Don't type in your question. I want you to think of your question and then just type okay when you're ready. Ooh, my cards are blended again. Okay. All right. Keep repeating your question. Over and over. The answer is yes, but it's one of those yes with strings. This is about love, relationship, some sort. Somebody's overthinking their value in a situation. Lying. We have some illusions here about a relationship too. Ooh. Like how long are you gonna wait? Just waiting. And that's the hardest part. Hi, Lunar Lotus. Something in progress for Hang 'em High. What are you waiting on? Time isn't forever. Somebody is choosing to wait. Ooh, 9 comes out in reverse. That's not fun. That's not fun. Somebody's controlling a situation with time. This is something being left incomplete. Again, no clarity in this situation. Or somebody's choosing to not be clear. Ooh, why? Why? Oh, because you're not taking the test. Somebody says, no, I don't want it. It's sticky and it's gooey. Lord, I'm done. Lord, somebody needs to take this test. Thank you for the tip. I love you. Okay. Somebody's not taking the test. But this is somebody who don't trust their damn self. Fair enough. Let's see if 6 has anything for you. 6, do you have anything for Hang 'em High?
Stupid.
Oh, shit. Oh. No, okay. I'm sorry for 6. On behalf of 6, I apologize. That was rude. 6, can you give something nicer?
You stupid.
Damn! Okay, so no, I guess I'm gonna put 6 in the corner. 6, you sit in the corner over there. Hello, Psi. I hope I said your name right. Okay. Okay, I'm moving on. Let's move on, okay? All right. Someone else had a question here. I apologize I apologize. 6 is cutting up tonight. Sigh. Here's what I want you to do. SAI. I'm talking new sub. Thank you. I don't want you to type in your question. Exactly, Eskimo. 6 is like, I did say what I said, bitch. 6 is not afraid to check me too. That's okay. Sai, I don't like it when you type in your gooey, sticky question. I think it upsets 6. So I want you to think of your question. You can repeat it in your head or repeat it to yourself, and then say okay when you're ready, and I'll pull the yes or no for you. Okay? We don't want to upset 6. All right, let's get your yes or no. Keep repeating your question. The answer is yes. It regards testing. Anything else? Waiting on somebody to answer a question. Ew, and then we have this. Well, you're getting an experience. It's a choice of change here. And some choices come after this. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. That was very confusing for me. 6, do you have anything for Psi on the way out that Psi needs to know? Be nice also. Let's see what 6 has to say. Fair enough. Does anyone else need a question answer? Sometimes it really is what it is. I'd like to know why the app never plays any of the other songs. The answer was yes. It was, what was it? You got yes for testing while I shuffled. Oh, it is yes, but they're stalling. some type of stalling going on. It's yes, but with strings attached. The strings have something to do with time, some type of control over somebody's time. 6 wants ruder options. Probably. 6. You got anything else? Psi still seems a little confused.
What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said?
Ooh. It's finding someone's divinity. Oh. Interesting. I'll leave it there. Fair enough, Torini. 6. Would you say night-night to Torini?
Correct!
That's not night-night.
This is fuck. This is not right. This is not cool. This is fucking bullshit.
Oh. Maybe 6 doesn't want you to leave. But get your rest anyway. Ah. That is an appropriate nighttime bedtime song. I like that one better. Thank you, 6. That is a lovely good night song. Go get some water, Claire. Good night, Torini. Rest well. Now that was a lot of data for the ladies. You're welcome. I hope I said your name right. Leave it to me to not do that. All right, I think I got, you guys are all questioned out. Now let's try this one more time. Collective. Collective gossip. For the collective, gossip and rumors we will hear about the others, just the bad ones. Let's let 6 get it started. 6, collective about the bad ones.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
Clear enough. All right. Some of you are going to be dealing or hearing about somebody who lost control of themselves. That is in reverse. Someone who literally drives themselves into a corner. This is someone who is normally very intellectual, very ethical. You're going to hear about somebody like, feels like breaking the law. Somebody, criminal scheme is what I just heard. Comes to an end. Child of the Great Transformer's death. Wow. All right. Alrighty then. In the bad others, this is people around the collective, not you guys watching, people around us, news, things that we're going to hear that are going to stop and, may have a little impact on us. Just in the form of hearing it. 10 of Cups in reverse, Lord of perfected success. Somebody's plan that was going to bring great gains to them comes to a fail. And it's like the ship takes down others with them. This is one person with a great idea that gets other people in trouble. A secret coming forward. Wow. Okay. The Emperor in reverse is, wow. I mean, like, it's tyranny. It's the worst of the worst elements of self. This is like someone really fighting or struggling to keep all of their dirt from coming forward, their involvement. Ten of Wands. Some of y'all are going to hear about somebody going to jail, or the risk of it. This is a crime. Lord of material success. Somebody's greed gets them in big trouble. And it feels like somebody who didn't cross all the T's, dot the I's. The Lord of pleasure here, and that's what they didn't cross. So somebody gets in trouble. It feels like a financial situation. I would say it's work, but it doesn't necessarily feel like a workplace thing. It feels like I feel like somebody being involved in some type of money, something, and it comes crashing down, like somebody's money advice or financial plan. It was profitable, was gonna be all that. But in comes this decision. In comes a judgment, a change. And then things come to an end. This is, again, the feeling of one person taking down many. Excuse me. And it's a secret. It's a secret coming forward, though. And the slippery slope in this, the loose tag in this situation, you know, the door that someone forgot to close, was around whatever personal things they were doing with their gains in this situation. Feels like a group of scam artists. Wow. In the Nine of Wands, it's a choice. We get somebody here making a choice, and they're moving into an act of defensiveness. Okay? It's somebody who's expressing a desire or like assurances that something's going to go the distance, go a great distance. You'll win doing it this way. Like, I know what I'm doing. But what they didn't do was watch who they did things in front of. It's like too many people saw the growth or the, let's say it, like, okay, you have the only beautiful garden in town, and only you know where the seeds are at to make more flowers. So you like run your mouth to too many fucking people. And it's 2 6s. So it's, you know, somebody being irresponsible with how they are acquiring rewards. This can be a person who's looking to bring, why do I keep getting the word Ponzi scheme? I know that's not what it is, but the words just keep coming to me. Ponzi scheme. I hope that's not what it is. I mean, okay, can we just, maybe it's not really a Ponzi scheme, but more like somebody bringing others in on their scam. Queen of Swords, Queen of the Thrones of Air. Okay, could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. Maybe. Because you have Swords here. So this is somebody who believes their plan is going to work. Very intelligent coming off in this energy. The Lord of perfected work. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Someone's trying to make a sacrifice out of somebody else. Somebody's being tossed forward or used as a sacrifice. I didn't do it, they did it. It feels like I just got the feeling just now when he okay, clarify that. Clarify this. Clarify that. Ooh. I'm not advising nobody on shit. Look, one of y'all hearing this is gonna get an opportunity to give good advice. Doing so is gonna get you fucked up. If you see somebody doing if one of y'all is witness to this sideways shit, you have an opportunity to save someone you care about, or at least offer enlightenment, or God damn it. No dirty what? Okay. I'm getting like, I don't stutter, but I'm feeling like I'm about to start. Okay, what's the word? The saying I'm looking for is, no good deed goes unpunished. I don't even want to say cover your ass. Keep your ass out of this shit. For one, it feels to me like somebody's going to be given information. Like it just coming in casual conversation. In casual conversation, somebody's dirty business, fraudulent, something is being shared. And then we have the Hermit here. A Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles. So we have prudence and a voice of light. So somebody gets to use their quiet gifts of awareness and vision to see the future shit. Somebody, don't waste your gifts, is what I'm saying. I know that's hard. That's a horrible thing to say. And I'm sorry. If this is one of you in the collective, I care about you. So if you're watching people do fuck shit, stay your fucking ass out of giving good advice. Fuck them. Because if you hop in, the attempt at restoring balance is in this person here. But here you've got this fiery energy. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not saying, listen, I test the environment for fun if you feel like it, but when the dirty data gets to your ear, I would excuse myself. I don't know, it's a choice. So for me, it feels like a choice and a lesson. It feels to me like a choice and a lesson. And the choice is like, do you open your mouth and speak up and be the voice of light and reason? Or are you the Lord of prudence? Like and did, wouldn't be prudent. And in the 8, it's like, it's bringing in this bully. It's turning an opportunity to balance into an opportunity for more bully. The rebel energy. I know what I'm doing. I'm the leader. It looks good to me. It's fine. Nobody knows. Somebody being very cheap and unmotivated truly, except to do anything but, get by. someone who can dial it in but also ramp it up. The Lord of Swiftness comes in anyway. You don't want to be standing there when it happens. I don't know if you want to be standing there when it happens. It'll be swift and fiery. Wow, discernment is all over this. This is just about discernment, what to do, like what to do with this data. If you don't know some dirt, you're gonna find out some if you know all the gooey sticky icky, it can close cycles. I see that. And then we have the Emperor. Do you know who the Emperor is? So we have Death, the Moon. We have Death, the Moon, and the Son of the Morning. So it's two sides of the same devil. And that's one of the reasons I feel like it's almost like, is it worth getting involved? Because just truly how many hands are really in the cookie jar? And how high up? You know what I'm saying? Like, knowing the data puts you in the rabbit hole, but now how high, the hole and the depth to climb out becomes deeper and deeper. Where do you want to be when it's time to climb out? I don't know, man. This is discernment. Well, you better start asking me some hidden yes and no questions about that day out of work. When you feel it coming. But here's some data, and it definitely, this involves it's quite a few hands in the cookie jar. No need to count. It's just a lot. And you may be feeling how you're feeling because you're not on board. This is like Hollywood old story. Well, I'm not going to name names. But for me, now I just thought about a situation where, like, there was a certain company I wanted to work for. So I went to hang out with said group of people around said company. And after the food and the drinks, everybody's chilling and everybody's getting to know each other. And I'm like, wow, you guys are cool. I think I could work for a company like this. No sooner do I say that, comes out a mountain of cocaine. And I'm like, hey, I'm a stoner. I'm not a cokehead. And everybody's like, hey, you're a fucking weirdo. We don't like you. You fucking pothead. We don't respect that shit. And then they all snort cocaine like Scarface. And then I was booted out of the group because I wasn't one of them. I hope that story meant something to everyone. And because you won't snort the rails of cocaine, you're not one of them. So that makes you a little bit of a threat. And it makes it uncomfortable to snort rails of cocaine off of each other while one person stands in the corner looking for a joint. You are the weirdo. So yeah. And I tried. I did want to be a part of the group. I really did. But I don't get the logic of cocaine. I want to know where I spent my money. And if I roll a doobie, I know where my money went. Not that I'm a hater of drugs or anything. You do what makes you happy. But you're on either, you know what I'm saying? The devil's sitting at either end. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Because if I hop on board and start snorting cocaine and the job doesn't work out, I still have this habit. But if I say, no, I don't want that habit, I get booted out because I won't participate. The fuck are you going to do? It's a different age. I don't know if that's angel school. I think it's I went out for recess and wandered off of school grounds. I think I wandered away from the school. And I ended up in one of those other schools. Sometimes it's just like, okay, I know the shoe's going to drop at some point. I'm just going to make sure I'm not under it when it does. So keep your hands clean as possible. And when it's too dirty, maybe you want to move before the shoe falls. But I suppose, being an outsider isn't the worst thing, especially in some fuck shit. I'd rather be the outsider all day long because all those people at this point in time who, booted me out of that group situation because I wasn't a part of the blow crew. I do other types of blow. But because I wasn't a part of that, at this point in time, those people aren't doing well. They're not doing well. They're just, I won't even go any further than that. But when I say not doing well, I mean really not doing well. So, though it hurt at that time to be an outsider, and my feelings were hurt. I wanted to be a part of the cool kids. That wasn't the goal. That wasn't the plan. It wasn't the work. And I'm glad. I'm glad I got booted to the curb. So, discernment is key. Grace. Test the environment if you so choose for fun, but wouldn't get none of them hoes my personal data. I would make everything a great story and just remember that shit. You're welcome, Eskimo. And no, you're not a follower. So that means, it's easy to isolate you. It's easy to figure out who the independents are. The independent ones who march to the beat of their own drum are not staring at the stage, watching the show. What do you think, Six?
No. This isn't how you're supposed to play the game.
Exactly. Exactly. So we gotta get out of people's way while they're learning lessons, even if it's learning lessons orgy style. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. I wouldn't give people no data. Well, at least for me, the more sensitive you get along this path, angel guides for all of you, the more sensitive you become, the less you're going to be able to interact with people. Period. You're just going to have trouble with it. Because as your vision changes and your hearing changes, you're just going to feel it differently. And it's going to be stronger. It's going to be heavier. And once you get a hold of that and you understand it, then you got to learn how to tweak your environment. You can survive in rough environments, absolutely in work environments, but it's learning how to tweak that energy for yourself, tweak the energy of others. Sometimes we got to be as fraudulent as they are. When I talk about balance, everybody thinks it means being good when people talk about acquiring balance, and that's bullshit. Think of the seesaw. In order to have balance, we must have the good and the chaos. So you must have full harness of that and know how to use both when necessary. I might bring you flowers, but if you kick me in my knee afterward, I might punch you in the fucking face. And that's how I restore balance. So I don't have to go no further and I don't have to bring you flowers anymore. I could walk away and not kick you or punch you in the face, but I might feel bad about that. I got this hurt knee. You know what I'm saying? So yes, we do have to have control over both and balance within both. Can't just be one side ever. Because then you experience all the ego, you experience the moody, you experience the chaos. If you're just on one, you know what I'm saying? It's like bubble baths without the bubbles. Yes. And to be, blunt and put it out there, when I felt like I needed to come do this publicly a little bit more, I specifically and I continuously ask for spirit guides other guides to come through. And if you notice, as you start to get your connection clearer to you, and you get the different hearing, and I'm not even kidding, it is a different hearing. I hear differently. Audio is different to me now. The way I see things is different. My vision has literally changed. And the way I see word, the way I can read, it's a little bit more blurry these days. Could be age too. But I definitely see and feel like I hear, and everything's different. And as you have that, you are going to push back a little bit. You'll isolate and be more comfortable with you in your own space. But you have to use that chaos in between to work with the others who are asleep. And once you know that, and you start to realize everybody around you is asleep, you can operate a little bit differently. I would like to think that too, Lotus, but who are you asking for help if your ass is asleep? You're just having an experience. Even the people who think they're asking for help, are you really dedicated to it? And who are you asking? Now, that's a whole religious topic right there. We don't need to go that far, but it starts with you. Any God or knowledge of such starts in your own mind and what you believe. And I think the minute we start extracting parts of ourselves and praying to deities and all these things, that we removed our God potential and we place it in others. But as you get more connected to your gifts and higher self, you are going to understand God, what it is, where it is, and how that is you. Yeah? Okay, I see what you wrote, Eskimo. Yeah, you guys are all probably experiencing a lot of awakening symptoms, nausea, being more bothered by people. I had to get rid of cable TV when I started really the awakening process fully. Like, I can't watch excuse me. I can't watch horror films or anything with screaming and gunshots, war movies. Like, it disturbs my inner peace in such a way, like, I feel like I have to move out of the room if it's playing and anyone's watching it. Hello, prescriber. Even as you start to feel your awakening, you guys, when you're sitting in the chats, or when you see someone hop in, you're going to start to feel their energy just by the way they communicate. Hello, prescriber. Hopefully you like and subscribe. I think Madge hopped out. I was waiting to see if Madge came back, but they didn't. Can I pick on the abilities of others? What do you mean pick on them? Lotus, I don't think that deeply, the left and right brain stuff. For me, it's really sensing. Do I pick up on the abilities of others? I pick up on the energy. I put it like this. I'll tell you exactly what it feels like. If you ever stood in front of an old TV or your TV, if you guys have a big TV at home, big screen, flat screen, whatever, turn it off and then stand in front of it. Let it cool off a little bit. Stand in front of it and turn it right back on. And when I say stand in front of it, I mean like directly on the screen. You're gonna hear the TV. If the room is as quiet as you can get it, and there's no other sounds, you're gonna hear the TV turn on. And then if your TV's old enough and you're close enough, you're gonna feel static. You're gonna feel a little bit of static electricity at the front of the screen as it warms up. That's the energy I feel when you type. That's the energy I feel when energies I don't necessarily like come into the room. I feel the static. I can feel that from other people. Once you understand what an aura looks like, you've been seeing them. You'll be able to see people's aura. And yes, to me, it's a frequency change. It's a static. I don't necessarily get the frequency issues anymore, but occasionally I do hear them, but not with people. But I do feel static, for sure. Prescriber, that is the longest question yeah. So if you want to know what I'm feeling, yeah, for me it's a static. So maybe everybody feels something different. But yeah, people feel like static. So I'm like, don't write your question. Because then I read it and it's all static. All right, let's see what the prescriber. Oh. Prescriber, are you still here? Prescriber, I gotta tell you, I feel, 6, can you help me with this?
I know the power of patriarchy. I know what men can do when they're angry.
Yep, that's exactly what I feel. Thank you, 6. I feel you've got a lot of ego going on that you're dealing with right there. There's a desire to be a leader within you. I sense that. But maybe it reads incorrectly with others. So we're trying to restore or provide some type of healing, balance for others. And you want to take this journey. But you're coming from a place of ego, so it doesn't work. Static! I feel static in here. So we've got these 2 instances here where we've got this treasure trove of data and angel guide capability. But you got your back turned. You got your back turned. So there's like yeah, you want to help, but you've got a hidden agenda going on right here. Okay. So we've got the wands, and it's courage to go forward, confidence, looking at enthusiasm, blah, 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 yank, yank, yank. But we're lacking some energy here. I don't, Okay. Okay. So you got some communication issues going on. Broken talks with others. There's difficulty with some connections with others because of combative energies. I see. There's also a desire in you to avoid some conflict. There's an issue with competition. You. Oh. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just. I don't know. Okay. Can you give us a picture, guys? I know what I feel. It's not fair to say that. I don't want to say it. Okay, you're gonna make me say it. I guess that's what I got here. Yeah, prescriber, okay. Okay, Eskimo and Lunar. Take a deep breath. I want you to go back over subscribers' commentary. What do you feel? You may not necessarily feel static, but what I'm feeling right now is underneath the chest area. Let's see, can I find something? All right here. I'm getting a pain here in this area. Okay? So what I see right here in your data, prescriber, is some codependency issues. There's a cruelty that, though you may say you have some great ideas and want to help others, there's other motivations driving this. The Empress being here, though, it's like your selfish reasonings here. And it's disappointment. You're disappointed. Okay. I'm trying to be nice because I've never seen you here before, so I don't be a dick. However, it's almost like choosing a situation where you're going to be watching paint dry, but watching the paint dry pisses you off. Whatever's gone on with you that's got you in this place of wanting to help others can't happen at this time because you got some shit to resolve. You have some abandonment issues. You have the ability to, whatever cruelty you've experienced before you got to this place, you have the exact ability to inflict this shit on others. It feels like you will not fare well when dealing with people who disappoint you, don't take your advice, do what you think they should do. This is somebody who will not have high levels of patience as a teacher. I'm one of those people. I don't have a lot of patience to teach. I want to, my soul does, but I don't have any fucking patience. And it puts you in a place of insecurity, overthinking, protecting, being defensive. And it's truly coming from a place of worry. What I just heard right now is God complex. Hell to the nah. So success will be, let's clarify, in money, success. We. So listen, you can move into a position of servitude and help the others. However, there's some cycles that have to be broken. It's the way you look at people, interact with them. Perhaps you had low self-esteem issues as a child, and that's flipped as an adult. So if you see here, we got the journalist, and we have success, but how can if your job is to point out other people's errors, it's going to be difficult to do that down on your knees. Okay? I get all that, but it's choosing a fixed, okay. The energy you intend to put out at this time has a fixed energy response. So if it's like, I think everybody should do better, you should do this, you're going to receive a lot of disappointment in people, as opposed to finding another way to help people break the cycles and, grow, become more self-aware. You cannot help people break weak cycles by making them weaker. So it's this time for you is about personal healing, and then growing, expanding on your divine vision. So my angel guide card is here. So you are here to be of service, in service, whatever, to the others. You are here to guide some. You are here to guide others. I see that. But your communication at this time may suck. Just to be clear, you may inadvertently or you've come to serve and help those who are bleeding, right? But you can't douse them with expectations, visions, light, awareness. You are helping people start new, fresh. So helping people become whole again or redesign themselves is an intended manifestation. It's a fixed energy you're trying to plant into people who are bleeding out emotionally, mentally. People are waiting for someone to help them cross into this new place of balance. But are you really able to do that on your knees? Are you really ready to move into a nurturing mode? Or are you doing this for a greater self? Whose benefit is truly being, wanted here? Who wants the greatest gains? Because being in servitude does not include stardom, not true servitude. But it is caring for those who might not be able to care for themselves, imparting wisdom, light. But there's a sickness element that's very easy to flip over into. On the path to enlightenment, excuse me. And I'm choking right now, so, listen, gotta learn how to talk to people. I see that being a major thing. Just major. And it's in the expression of how you think of yourself and how you're going to teach others to think of themselves. This thing, this cocoon of healing and awareness happening for you at this time, and it is happening now. It's a mental trap. You got to learn how to break it yourself out of it so you can help others. But it's bullshit. Okay? You want to make sure you break that shit because it'll turn you bad quickly. This is an easy flip. A leader becoming out of balance, arrogant, codependent on power play. I mean, like, the path you're trying to walk is... The path you have interest in walking requires a side of yourself that can't be like 10 different versions of you. No Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde shit. So there's this trust, there's this control, there's this inner battle with self that must be won. I can assure you it's bullshit, it's a lie, it's shit you think up in your head. And we have all options all day long to do that with our big powerful brain. Hold on, y'all. It's colder than a motherfucker in here. My dog is just sitting with the door open. Hold on, y'all. It's like 4 degrees outside. Okay. Luna, you said be honest to you first. You could choose being honest to you first. Yeah, sure. But first we got to be honest about what happened to us. Prescriber, you got to be honest about what happened to you. Childhood. This is childhood trauma. And you got to get a hold of that. But you are here to do a certain work, okay? You are definitely here to do some works. Works of art is what I heard. But, you know, it's got to get some practicality here. Got to learn to trust yourself. Ooh. Clarifies. Yeah, I don't like this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here's the easy flip. Your heart may want to do what is healthy and light and wisdom and love, peace, and hair grease. Yeah, all of that. But your childhood trauma, I will not go further in a public forum like this. But the childhood trauma that I'm seeing and reflects in the cards for me says your getting out there to help could turn you into the person who hurt you. It's an energy of codependency. It's an energy of power and control. It's an energy of low self-esteem, preying on others with a lower self-esteem. It's low self-esteem becoming a bully. It's losing oneself once one acquires a stage or a platform. It's seeing opportunity in other people who have potential. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has potential to be great themselves, but they encounter you and you turn them into an opportunity for self. You have the ability to throw out your abuse on somebody else. And that's, however, listen, get a hold of this shit because, whoa, that doesn't even belong in here. When rando cards that don't put, what? Okay. So listen, what comes with whatever it is you're trying to do for the public or others comes with a high level of judgment. It becomes an organization. It becomes an organized effort. And in that becomes power. It doesn't become power, it is power. Okay? So to be the best at this, you must know balance better than anyone. Yeah. You have the ability to flip to abuser because you haven't really resolved all. And I feel hold on. I feel my first feeling was that you are still in the like you may still be in the presence of your abusers, or you may still have some type of connection to them. They may still be alive. And then it's an incomplete cycle for you right now. Somebody worked very hard for you to not accept yourself, your truth. And it I don't even think that was, it's more like accept the damage of the others than anything else. Wow. When an angel guide comes to this plane to do work and be there for others, we suffer the greatest. We suffer the greatest. Yeah. So in this group, Shiznei, yeah, you still have the energy of the destroyers attached. And it's not no weirdo light a candle shit. This is in thought. This is experiencing so much destruction in others that you want to, that's where it's coming from, your desire to correct. But your heart really wants to correct the people who hurt you. But we're going forward to we try to go forward to say, okay, I can't fix that, let me go fix this. But you do that without fixing the self. And so we skip over the most important element of the work. So right now, it is time for testings. Testing at angel school. It happens because all the angel guides have to be tested. And you're getting a bit of that now. Okay? So it's about being aware that it is really time to get your brain and get, wow, look what comes out. Now when my cards hit an angle, for me, this is choice. Divinity is available to you, but it is a choice. True divinity. It is in knowing your worth. It's in knowing the wavy shit. And we can put a little container on it and say, this is my hurt. I'm not going to inflict this on others. I'm going to get help for it, get aware so I know how to help the others. Really. And then we get to our divinity. But there must be protection. There must be protection for self. And your 3 is your growth, your groups, the others. It's the others. And those yeses were for me clarifying what I see. There is some type of chemical imbalance you need to deal with also, which is upstairs in your head. Okay, it's how you think. Okay, but there is, in a sense, in self, new beginnings to embark on. But we must go within and access that hidden data. You may need to go and get a little counseling, talk to somebody. And you should be doing that anyway if you're going to be counseling and helping others. In any capacity, you should know all of the work, right? That's the goal. Instead of repeating our thoughts and without progress. Because they do trap us. And they make illusions. Shit that ain't real. And we got to ask that questions of ourselves. Why are we stuck in that thought? What can we do to get out of it? Where's your art? Chances are there is something artistic. The painter appears here twice. Where is it? So there's something else artistic that's in you that you can do. A hobby, something artistic, even if it's like painting bottle caps. I don't fucking know. There's something artistic that you are connected to. You should find it. Because within that will come clarity, peace, a lot of resolution. It's bleeding out the way angels are supposed to bleed. We bleed through our art because it takes us back to that quiet place. It gives us, a little access to that higher self. Ah, that's some deep shit right there, Eskimo. Right. Prescriber, please read what Eskimo wrote. Please read that. Like, that shit is essential, what she said. What are your guides wanting you to know directly at this time? For prescriber. Y'all, I'm getting hungry. Ooh, your guides want you to know there's blockages right now because you are manifesting yourself into the others that you're trying to avoid. And they probably became fucked up people by being stuck in their head too. Here's your 6 right here. So this is healing, and you must heal before cooperation from others. You must heal so you don't need the cooperation from the abusers of the past. They will not give you healing. It's not even how it works. From the damage we get, those of us angel guides get access to sacred knowledge. You're quieter, you see the world differently. You're supposed to recognize the mirror self between you and the others. And you break those old bonds, those old trauma bonds. And this is the soul, grounding the soul. And it is an initiation, higher awareness, higher learning. Your guides want you to protect yourself at this time from negative people, negative energy, negative thoughts. Again, it doubles. You are being assisted. Your guides are with you. Your subconscious awareness, it's all your shit's running at the bottom here. You stress too fucking much. You worry too fucking much. It's about clearing up the head. But you see how we go from reverse 333 to right-siding that 333. So it's time to understand who's contributed to how you feel. And we can disconnect for better health. So we learn how to interact with people in social situations. We don't feel inadequate. We recognize it's the others who feel inadequate, and they've impressed that upon us. Inspiration comes from within, not always from without. So get some clarity. Your guides want you to move on to the next level. There's your gifts for higher self. But you must stay on the higher path. Stepping off of it is always a bad gamble, and it includes a loss of your gifts. Chances are you have some psychic capabilities, whether you know it or not, or explored it or not. But too much brain activity and thoughts about shit that's elusive, lying, feeling trapped, overthinking shit processes that ain't real. We gotta break that. So it's learning how to strengthen going within. You are in a period of utero. You're in the cocoon. Getting that test. So in the test in reverse, this is my card of hidden sexuality issues that can come from that type of abuse. And you can pass that around. It can be anger. Doesn't mean you're going to go physically, sexually abuse anyone. I'm not saying that. But unresolved issues with that can make you very angry. I'm speaking as someone who knows. Okay? You've dealt with frauds, takers. This is about loving yourself. A test that isn't taken.
No one in you around you is taking that test, in fact. So this test is brand new to you. This test is about protecting the self, defending the self, not looking for others to bring you closure. It's about getting healthy. It's about finding harmony for you before others, getting grounded, finding emotional balance. And we need some of that chaos sometimes to make balance. We can't have it without that. You already gone through the chaos, so now let's get to the good shit. You are on a new adventure of yourself. It's about you time. But there's limited protection if you don't do that deep soul work. So you must be open in heart. Your guides are trying to work with you. But it's something, your connection to the others who cause damage will not help you move forward at all. So we have to learn how to forgive the time we wasted letting them float around in our head. Because this is key. But, work on that brain. You are here to do a big work. You are in a leadership position, but will you get there is the question. It's up to you. It takes balance. And you do have to learn how to work with both sides of your chaotic self and, angel self. Yeah, your guides are really trying to get your attention. Your peoples, your peoples on the other realm have been trying to get your attention for a minute, but here it is again. So, focus on, my card literally says, I'm going to let you see the cards. You are getting guided assistance. They want you to work it. Focus on your mind, body, and soul. Okay? Everything you think it means to you at this time is what it is. Yes. Does 6 want to put something nice to this? Damn. Boiling water? Time ain't forever, buddy. Time ain't forever. Definitely overthinking the others. Time to, get healthy for you. Jay Frey. But you got work to do and you don't have forever. I will repeat that. Time is of the essence. So I feel that. Jay Frey, you have a question if you're still here. Yes or no? You are welcome, prescriber. I was not trying to go that long. My belly is empty. My belly. Good luck, prescriber. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You're welcome into the chat anytime as we all push you down the road to where you need to get to. The other guidesses are here. We're happy to place a foot between your butt cheeks and kick you forward. Because you definitely got it. You are here to do the work. So do it. Get busy. Where's your art? I would definitely start with your art. I am. Vinton. All these names. Vinton? Okay. Oh, wait, we got 2 more people in here. I'm trying to get the traffic on this channel to go up a little. So, let's see here. If you've liked, comment, and subscribed, I'll do a quick yes or no. Moose is getting upset. Hang 'em high. Anyone can read tarot. If you go on Amazon, they actually make cards with words on them and shit. Anyone can read tarot. All right, Vinton. Okay, hold on. Yanni, 1 second, please. I know you're right, Eskimo. I see what you wrote. You damn straight. That is wonderful advice. And there's a whole jar of cookies across from me. But if I go over and make a move for those cookies, a 160-pound animal will eat me. He's looking at the container now like, yeah, bitch, get off your ass. Give me some cookies. Okay, Vinton, I want you to think of your question. When you have really thought of it, ask yourself that a few times. Type OK in the chat. Not your question. I don't want your gooey question in the chat. None of us like your gooey, sticky data. So think of your question repeatedly. When you're ready, type OK. I'll pull the yes or no for you. All right, Vinton. The answer is yes, but with strings of some sort. This is about lovers and relationship. Things aren't moving. Somebody needs to take some action. God damn. It's like the energy of two people not making moves. Ego much? Ego much? Okay, who's next? Yanni. Yanni. I hope that was helpful for you, Venti. Your yes or no question, please focus on it. When you're ready, type OK in the chat. You're welcome, Vinton, anytime. Okay, Yanni, I see what you wrote. You wrote okay. Well, that matches that. We got a block. I don't know why that card comes out. Doubles. So it's a yes, but it's a choice. But there's a blockage of some sort here. See that? There's a new approach that's needed. A new approach to something that isn't complete. Something done in a half-assed manner. Somebody almost done with something. Who's a yes? Ooh. Okay, for Yanni, feels like you're putting... You have the Seven of Swords for you. So it could be somebody opting to run away from a situation. Wanting someone to come clean about something there. Oh. Not getting closure on something. Sometimes no answer is an answer. Ew. Moving on. Anybody else need a question? Is it you that needs to move on, Yanni? Because this feels like something, sensual pleasures, long gone, no joy. Giving up too much for somebody. Is it really a fresh start? Because the 7 is walking towards chaos. And the Empress is losing her zest to be nurturing. Could be to interacting, walking away from someone selfish situations. Oh, or it could be walking away from somebody. Okay. So we got the King of Wands. It can be creative but forceful. He has expectations of the Empress. Okay. What's coming for you? Oh, well, balance is good. Physical is coming. An offer that looks like you can refuse. Looks like an offer you can refuse. I see the you, goddess, making moves for safety. Feels like the controlling energy, making an offer or trying to come back into your space. Coming soon. Yeah, here comes that offer. Oh, but you're rejecting it. Sweet. Looks like you're pushing back on this old data, so that's good. I like that. Looks like you're making a choice for balance of self. I like that. Okay. However, you still got this emotional baggage. Is this coming from a test? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you got your illusions. What the fuck do you want? What? Stop looking at me like I owe you money. My dog is just... Okay, now, okay. Dog is looking at me like I owe him money. Can you move, please? Open the door and go out. My dog is smothering me right now, so you may be getting a test soon, if not now, my dear. It is coming for you again. Sounds good, looks good, real good, no good. This motherfucker ain't even coming back like a king. They're coming back like a cave. Like the page, like... Why do certain women attract competition instead of love? Okay, oh boy. You want a new cycle, but you're going in the different, you're not going backward. And then here's the devil. There's an addiction going on here. Are you addicted to hardship, struggle, love? Or do you, oh, wait a minute. No, okay. So some people are blessings, some people are lessons. You believe what you want to believe, that's true. But I think you know in your heart of hearts, it's about taking care of yourself at this time. Things that don't grow sometimes don't belong in our environment. So we can forgive ourselves for the waste of time. It wasn't a waste, we learned some stuff. Some of it was a waste, I take that back. You have to learn how to interact differently. Learning the self, seeing the self better. Whatever the situation was, it's kind of made you a little bit of an introvert. Made you feel a little less than, and that's bullshit. So we want to break up from that energy for sure. This is a choice. And the head is going forward to the future. So for me, it's like you're making this decision to go back into it. You're susceptible. You're open to it. And it's kind of like sacrificing yourself. Being of service isn't being in love. Let's see what 6 wants to say to you.
I'm in danger.
Ooh, girlfriend, looky here. I'm gonna need you to just say no, is what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need you to say no. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. We gonna say no. We are definitely, 6 says no. You heard for yourself. You'll definitely be in danger here by choice. So this is a test to see if you're ready to move into the next phase. This test is coming. If you're not doing it now, it's coming to you. Anything else, 6? Yeah, you guys don't want you to walk back into that. For sure. There's a bridge you have to cross emotionally. Anything else, 6? All right. I don't like this energy. They don't bring you balance. You might bring them balance. Lovely. Yes or no questions are all I'm doing, and you have to focus on your question, not type it. So focus on your question, and when you are feeling comfortable with your focus, type OK in the chat. That is all. Yanni, stay strong, girlfriend. You do have some gifts on the other side of this, getting over this bridge. But you got to pass that test of I'm 100% sure I'm not going backward. Okay, for dice pod. No, this is... Hey, but you keep... Okay, I'm sure you just heard my question and how I want the questions asked. Hold on. Let's see. Ooh, Yanni. Discernment. There's a lesson on the other side of that if you want it, Yanni. All right, Diaper, this one's for you. Next pull is for you. Focus on your question, please. Okay, Daipa, everything that's here, let me tell you how when you ask a certain question like that. How did you phrase your question? Can you take astrology as your profession? Can I do something? Listen to the question. Can I walk across the street? Well, can you? So in the ego block, there's this refusal to answer the question for yourself. It's whatever you choose to do, right? I mean, you're the one that'd be doing all the work. So instead of it being a matter of time and progress and choice, you're sitting on the clock, asking everybody else what time it is. Therefore, being lazy. Now, if you go to a tarot reader and you say something like, should I be a tarot reader? If I was a competitive person, I would tell you, no, don't do it. It's not going to work. You won't be good at it. No, don't do that. No, you should stay there where you are, not taking any action. You should just let time pass you by. I don't know. Can you be a reader? That's really your choice. You just asked a whole question about choice. Lesson number 1, ask better questions. And if you want to do that, you should do it. You asked a question that only you have the answer to.
Hey, this is fuck. This is not right. This is not cool. This is fucking bullshit.
6 says that, not me. Oops. Love T. You guys got to understand how I want the questions. I don't like you to write the whole question out. Doesn't help me. Just makes me mad. Love T, your answer is yes with strings attached. Your person likes you if you be a part of the harem. They like you if you will, be abundant in what you can provide, like everyone else. Ooh. Yes, your person's a cheater. Your person likes more than one. There's your group, there's your cheat, there's your reds and the passion. There's somebody who thinks about themselves all the time. They like cycles. And they like testing people. This person might be a little bit selfish. Or you are. One of y'all. You're seeing what the eyes want. They are probably doing the same thing. Hope that helped. Is D still here? Can you ask if whether your husband asks? Frame your question for yourself. Avinash. Why? So the answer at this point is a gigantic no, but there's something in progress at this time. Separation, you guys are thinking about each other, seeing how you feel, learning yourselves. But somebody's ego has put a block in the situation. This could come from two people not really communicating very well. Why no? So somebody's lying. Somebody's presenting themselves fraudulently here. Somebody doesn't like being alone and will suffer to be in the presence of others. Somebody here doesn't really appreciate loyalty. Somebody here is very moody. Somebody is bored in a relationship, being very childish. So we have two egos here. And we have an ego of one who believes that they're better. It's about money and value and social stuff. How do I look publicly? And then for another, it's passion. It's courage. It's strength. It's desire. It's the want. Here we have the want, then we have the value. And, you know, somebody loses here. And your spirit, your subconsciousness, the guides, the planet wants you to stop asking about it. They want you to heal. The person who belongs in your space will never leave you guessing. And to be clear, the person you're asking about has the passionate drive and ego. This other one here has the value. That's you. See how your value goes down? See how the value goes downward? It's not going with the flow. It's understanding some things are life lessons. You take the experience and you move forward. You move forward with this data and you grow, you get healthy. You know, you get your money, you get grounded. You find emotional balance. But that's not here. Okay? This was a life experience. You learn from it. You understand your value. You don't let anybody devalue you because you are greater than that. It's a life lesson. We all have them. If this person belongs in your space, they have to do the work. You have to do the work. Okay? But because what I see in the cards, that person needs to come to you correct. Don't chase them because they've already done damage to you. Okay? So right now you have a blocked timeline because you won't mentally move forward. Not because of this person, because of you. You won't mentally move forward past this. And it's easy to say put the love down, ... Heal yourself, blah, blah, blah. We can say all that shit. But you're the one going through it. And it is heavy. It is emotional. But you must understand why that's happening. It's happening because of the damage. You're healing because of a wound. It hurts because there's a wound. You know what I'm saying? So we could put a Band-Aid on it and hope this motherfucker returns so they could do the same shit again. But there's a block. And it's giving you time to build up your self-worth. Okay? That person took you down. Now you have an opportunity to scoop it back up, bring yourself back up to where you were before that person showed up, where you didn't feel the way you feel right now. Again, the one who belongs in your space doesn't leave you guessing, doesn't make you wonder what trust and loyalty is. It's apparent. You needed this experience so you can see loyalty and honesty in the person who belongs in your space. You can see them when they show up. Right now, that's difficult because you're blinded by that energy, whatever that was. So unblock your timeline. Focus on you and your greatness. Work on building up yourself. This can be, I always push doing something artistic. Is there something artsy you like to do? Sewing, creating, whatever you do to create. In these quiet times, instead of thinking about this person, wondering, every time you have that thought, you should addict yourself like a drug to something creative that you really like doing. Something you can share with others. Art, anything. Maybe you're a great cook. I don't know. Find something to distract your mind from this. Because right now the build is about you. This is already done. You can repeat that cycle if you want. But it's going to end exactly the same. Because that person's a fixed energy. They're fixated on themselves. And they know it's only a matter of time before they can come back in and do it to you again. They know that. They know you're waiting. They know they can disrupt. They know. What do you know? Oh, look at Loki, milk and cookies. You're an artist. How about that? Can you please get back to making your art? Your guides are pissed at you. Your guides are pissed. So your art helps others. Helps you first. What do your guides want you to know? Yep. In thinking of others, we lose love for ourselves. We lose control over the love for ourselves. And we move into procrastination mode, stall mode. The engine makes noise, but you ain't going nowhere. So we got to love ourselves, coming out of a dark place. We got to be safe. Right now you're working on awareness, how you feel, what love really is. Your guides want you to be aware that you are a spirit guide having a human experience inside of angel school. You're a little more aware than others, but at the same time you must be more careful of who you let in your space. Okay? Because, you might have lost your sense of smell in this realm, but the evil ones can smell you from a mile away. Okay? 4 and 4. They hit twice upside down. So it's through your art you're going to get stability, planning, ideas. It'll bring a little of that rebel spirit out of you. So you can stop sitting around guessing about what's next. You decide what's next. Freedom, harmony. There's abundance. You have gifts. And those skills, something else, your gift or some other skill you have makes money, can bring inner peace. What the fuck am I reading all this for? Avinash, can you get off your ass and go paint? I'm done talking to you. 6, I'm getting upset over here. 6, you got something for Avinash?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Fair enough. Anything else?
Enemy spotted.
Hell yeah. Avinash. Lordy Lord. Can you please go paint? Get off the internet or play some comedy in the background. I'm serious. Like now, go paint. Do it every day. That is your homework for the next month. Daily painting or creating a daily painting. That is your homework. I didn't charge you for this reading. The payment is artwork for at least 30 minutes, an hour, every fucking day for the next month. And I want to see the artwork. My Instagram is up on the page somewhere. I want to see that shit at the end of the month. That's your payment. You owe me. You won't do it for yourself. You owe me. You owe me and everybody else watching. We need to see this art. Take all that pain and energy and wondering, make that shit art. This is gonna be some beautiful shit too, I know. You coming with the heat, so bring it. You're welcome, Avinash. I know that shit is gonna be bomb diggity. I wanna see it. I'm excited now. That feels better. Thank you. Anything? I think 6 wants to say bye to you. 6?
Yeah, boy.
There you go. There you go. That's beautiful. Is this Fight Club? Are we in Fight? We might be in Fight Club, Lunar. That's a good title, too. It might be Fight Club because we're fighting against the sleepwalkers. You might be right. You might be hella right. Oh, diaper with your gooey, sticky question. Yes or no for diaper? Yes. By choice with strings attached. You know, I gotta tell you, Lunar, I haven't seen that movie. I actually have it on DVD inside the house. Haven't seen it. I'm telling you, I'm serious. The more sensitive you get, the less you want to see stuff like that. Like, now I'll, like, if I really need to touch on some chaos, I'll watch World Star. What's the website? World Star Hip Hop for like 30 minutes. That's about all I can stomach. And then you just like, just want to run into traffic. Diaper, your answer is yes with strings attached. Oh, cheating strings. There you go. Feels like a situation where cooperation runs out, along with balance. It's a gay romance novel before that. Really? Uh-huh. That's what I think about men fighting anyway. Ultimate fighting looks like gay porn to me, if you ask me. I don't speak too bad on that. I don't want to mess anything up. I like watching that. All right. Thank you guys so much. I think I've gotten to everybody who is here. I think I answered all y'all's questions. Yes, we're good. 3 hours. Wow, time flies. All right, y'all. It is ice cream and comedy time. 6, do you want to close this out for us and say goodbye to everyone? No, I gotta stop. I'm hungry. Anything else? 6?
Coincidence? I think not.
All right. There are no coincidences. I agree. Yes, I will get some grub if you get some rest, goddesses. All of the goddesses and guidesses in the room, male, female. Thank you guys so much. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. I will be uploading more of the signs. Working on that tomorrow. I will be enjoying my ice cream and some yoga. And do check the community page too, you guys. I'm going to start sharing like a morning dedication tune to get us all inspired to crush other people or if need be. Sometimes you got to work with your chaos. Or, you know, to inspire and walk in grace and not cuss a motherfucker out. And it'll be based on you guys' energies and stuff. So hopefully it helps. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. See you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try. Anyways. Good night.